We just learned from police they are investigating this as a homicide. Let me show you what's going on here. This appears to be at an apartment complex, and the parking lot leading to it is completely taped off by yellow tape. And even down this sidewalk, more rows of yellow tape, still waiting on more details. Of course, very limited at this time, but you can take a look at what this investigation looks like right now. This is 500 feet from a police station here, and this comes as the Southeast community is mourning the loss of two brothers who police say are also victims of gun violence.
Balloons and photos to remember DC's most recent victims, who police say were shot and killed Saturday night inside this apartment building on 4th Street in Southeast.
I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I know everybody in this neighborhood is tired of it. I'm just speechless right now, man. Well, it's just sad.
This man doesn't want to show his face after last night's deadly shooting that marked 9 people murdered in the district in 1 week. In all, D.C. police reports at least 17 people were shot from March 27th to April 3rd. Police say at least one victim was a juvenile, and people are pulling the trigger in broad daylight, something Police Chief Robert Contee says cannot be tolerated.
It's very disturbing. I've been around here for 30 years. Unfortunately, I think sometimes we have the tendency to normalize things that are not normal. This is not normal, and we should not normalize this.
D.C. police data shows homicides are up 22% compared to 2020, which was another deadly year. The highest homicide numbers reported since 2004, according to police data. This year, data shows 45 people have been murdered in the first 4 months of the year. 2 of those people shot and killed last night, steps away from where a 21-year-old woman was shot last year, where ribbons from her vigil still blow in the wind.
Have you seen anything like this in your lifetime?
No.
Again, those 9 murders happened from Saturday to Saturday as D.C. police investigate yet another homicide, this time here in Northeast. Live in D.C., Colby Satterfield, WUSA 9.